All right, everyone, buckle up and hold on to your hats because we have some new revelations that I'm going to share with you at the end of the video. But first, you may or may not know about Saturn's hexagon and about this black cube Saturn worship. But these videos have already been done. I want to talk about the argument over which day is holier, Saturn's Day or the Sun's Day. And for the Jews, it is Saturn's Day, Saturday. And what marks the end of their holy Sabbath on Saturn's Day is the appearance of 3 stars in the sky. Their Sabbath goes from Friday evening to Saturday evening, and it is tradition that these 3 stars be close together, and that is a remembrance of the 3 in the polar configuration. Other origin theories based on the day of Saturn or on the planets generally have also been abandoned. Not entirely Wikipedia. And let me also note the punishment for violating the rules of the Sabbath on Saturn's Day was severe. During this Sabbath, it is customary to eat 3 festive meals. There's the 3 again. And they hold 3 services in the synagogue. Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturn's Day afternoon. There are 39 categories of things you cannot do on Saturn's Day. And 2 of those are starting a fire and extinguishing a fire. And so the ultra-religious will refrain from using electricity because of the tiny sparks created in a switch. And they go so far as to use preset timers for their electricity, or they will hire a non-Jew to perform these tasks. There is even a Sabbath elevator that stops at every floor so that no one has to push any buttons. All based off of the morphing, dancing torus field during the Exodus cataclysm of our planet. Again, the dancing torus filled with arms down, the polar configuration. Moloch, Baal, all representations of this oscillating torus field. Lucifer as well, who wields his trident just as Zeus and Poseidon and Shiva. the serpent plasma, the mountain of God when the second sun appeared. This is why Aztecs called themselves people of the sun, and they were ripping out beating hearts, because without that nourishment, the sun would disappear from the heavens. They had seen it before. In the New Testament, when Stephen is preaching, he's talking about the Exodus, and he quotes the Old Testament. "You have taken up the tabernacle of Molech and the star of your god, Rephan, the idols you made to worship." As it turns out, Remphan is a Semitic name for the planet Saturn. It is often identified with a god in the various pantheons of ancient times. The worship of this celestial deity was among the failures of the Israelites in the wilderness. Possibly it is a form of Ripa, name of the Egyptian deity of the planet Saturn. This is the polar configuration mentioned in the New Testament. The star of Rephan